become a producer.
I know. Hi, welcome to Sundays with Cinnamon. We have a guest speaker today, and her name is Joy Hopkins,
A.K.A. the Boots.
a.k.a. the Boots, and Joy is Cinnamon's daughter. And the reason she's joining us today is because she just chopped off her hair, which was how long?
Yeah. And she didn't chop it off. She had it very well styled.
Yes. And I've written blogs about chopping hair off and having it styled as well. And how we do...
Here, wait. I got to stop the camera.
Okay.
Because what you say and how you say it makes the whole experience. And you had that chopped off fear when you cut your hair.
I did.
Yes, and so you're assuming, perhaps rightly so, that her hair was chopped off. No matter how well styled your hair is, if your mind is saying you're chopping something off, you are.
Yes, that's true. It's true. So I just want to get right to it. No one needs to hear me talk.
Or me.
What's going on, Boots?
Well, since I was a little kid, since I was
Little baby.
very young, my mom always had my hair in a pixie. So I always identified myself with a pixie and a little short haircut. And then a couple years ago, I grew my hair out long, and I got attention for that, and I felt good about that, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. Like, I'm finally that girl that I wanted to be in high school. I'm like, wow, I have long hair and I have attention, and it was bizarre and awesome and
addictive.
Yeah, and then just recently I was just like, I always knew I was gonna cut my hair. I just didn't know when. So I just went through a breakup, and I was like, now, how about now? Like, let's just get back to who I really am. And so.
And he said,
please don't cut your hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I did anyway, and so here I am with my old self again. And I look in the mirror, and I'm like, oh, there you are.
Aww.
And it's crazy, like, I said, like, I wasn't trying to prove something to him or myself. It was more like, the 10% of guys out there that are going to think this is good is what I'm looking for, not the 90% that think long hair is better or the popular girl is more attractive. And
it's easy to suck into that universal common mindset because we have all kinds of ways that we cement it into our psyche, like terms like crowning glory, which always is referred to hair.
Mm-hmm.
All of these things make us, oh yeah, well that's who I want to be, that's how I want to look, that's how I want to be received. And to be uniquely yourself is your salvation. Because no matter who rejects or accepts you, you can still count on yourself.
So you cut your hair, Boots, because this is more you versus because you were attached? I mean...
both.
Okay.
I was definitely attached. I mean, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my God, I'm having a great hair day. This sucks. Like, I loved feeling better about myself. But it was an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I knew it. I knew it was.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to feel better about myself, not because I look better, but because I'm better. It just doesn't matter. And I'm not saying, oh, I look terrible with short hair. I'm just saying I don't meet society's
You look absolutely
model.
beautiful.
Excuse me, I'm going to leave you just a second. Lofton, come here, honey.
And it's like
Quickly.
weight, like when I'm at a certain weight, I tell myself, well, society wants me to be 10 pounds thinner, and then I'm attractive or whatever. Oh, here we go.
Excuse me. Okay, now here is a part of the catalyst that brought Bootsy back to herself.
True story.
He used to have, last week, he had this long curly locks, and
we had a video of him, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's been on Sundays with
on
Cinnamon. Yeah, but you could see his hair. And she saw this face, and now you can all see this same face, and she's looking, remembering this innocence, who she really is. So that was in part a catalyst. And so,
True story.
Yeah.
Well, he looked so vulnerable, and then I wanted to be vulnerable. I was like, I want to be vulnerable.
And he didn't mind. He didn't mind being vulnerable.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so he's such a wonderful, wonderful example of living love. Now you can go if you want, Bob.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, but it's true. I mean,
Well,
I
honey?
just looked at him,
Oh.
and I did. I felt, I saw his vulnerability, and I wanted some of that for myself. And I have it now.
Mm-hmm.
And still, there's a melancholy about it.
Yes, there is. I
What
mean, you're
is
looking
that?
down and your hands on your
That's what I
face a
meant.
lot.
That's what I meant when I came in. I sensed that melancholy, and
It's a surrender, and it's also you say it's the melancholy of just saying goodbye to things, you know,
Yeah,
goodbye
yeah.
to
Okay.
relationships, goodbye to
Okay.
hair, goodbye to things, and then I'm not sad, but I'm not like you know, I'm
I
not.
didn't say sad. I said melancholy, and I was just curious if you were pinpointing what that.
I don't
was.
look in the mirror right now and go, yeah, you look better. Yeah, I did this. I
Wow.
feel good. I feel vulnerable, and I feel good.
Well, how do you feel about the way you look? You said you don't
Fine,
say yay.
but I
what
don't
do you
feel
s-
better. I don't think I look better by any stretch.
Wow. Wow.
I know.
Because everybody else that has seen her says,
This isn't going on.
yeah, oh, yeah. On YouTube?
I'm praying we're going to do a different thing here because this is not.
Oh, what?
Look at
This
her
is
stuff.
perfect.
This is it.
This is
how
even
it
getting
rolls.
better that you're saying that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, why are you saying that? Why
Because
don't
it's
you want
gross.
this?
I mean, I don't. It's just.
What?
Stop looking at me. I just feel so. This is what vulnerability is. It's just like stop. I don't feel.
You're not creating the experience of what? Okay, I am creating the experience of
Uncomfortable because people are going to watch me being uncomfortable. And
fear
nobody
that people will see me being uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's what you want to move through. That's fear of your own vulnerability.
Mhm.
And this is what
And
people
that's
need to see. They need to recognize themselves in you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and believe me, I know all of you are going to say, but she's beautiful. What is she talking about?
Aw.
And then you can turn it inside. You can say, take another look at yourself. And so that's why this is such a gift, exactly the way. And that's why Sundays with Cinnamon has meaning for me, because it is organic. This is not make
This is real.
or
real
contrived.
stuff.
And it's amazing. It's beautiful.
What I love is I had just called Sin and said, hey, what do you think about doing it? Joy just cut her hair, and she said, I'd really like to do it tomorrow because you're in your physical therapy for your back. And I said, and Joy is very vulnerable right now. This is the perfect time to
I
do
hear
it.
you say that.
Sorry, yeah, you were in the back.
That
I go,
belongs.
this is the time to do it because this being vulnerable is where it's at. And this helps others start being vulnerable. And let's get that out of the house. And so then we realize, oh, what are we being vulnerable about? We're all the same here. We're in the same
We're
boat.
all equally vulnerable. Every time you step out your door, you're vulnerable to whatever. And every time you open your eyes, you're ultimately vulnerable to death.
Yes.
So live while you're alive.
Yes. Amen. I'm going to conclude this.
Wonderful.
Bye,
Thank
you guys.
so much.
Thank you so
the
much,
Booths.
Joy.
Thank you
Thanks,
all
Sin.
for making this possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.